After wrapping up a game at home against Denver, the Thunder hits the road for a pair of Eastern Conference matchups, starting in Washington, D.C. to take on the Wizards, and then going to wrap up in Brooklyn against the Nets. But this stretch of games starts 6 games on the road for the Thunder out of 7. Going to be a really strong test for this team away from Paycom Center.
We are here in frigid and blustery DC, the District of Columbia.
He's struggling to score from distance, but when he gets it going, as Ty Jerome is getting it going.
Speaking of getting it going.
Yeah, it was a good game. Obviously both teams played well enough to be, in it down the stretch. They made a couple more plays than we did. All in all, competitive game. We were right there, gave ourselves a chance, which is what you want to do. I credit them. They went and got the game down the stretch.
It was good basketball. There's no room for complacency when the game's that close. Obviously, every possession matters. But yeah, it's where you find out the best and the worst about yourself, and good lessons are learned.
And that'll do it here from Capital One Arena as these two teams go down deep into the fourth quarter.
Thunder's 2-game Eastern Conference road swing continues here in the Big Apple, taking on the Brooklyn Nets.
Drive this time, he's going to take the 3. Off the deck, no. Offensive rebound, but the shot clock didn't reset. You're going to have to put it up. It's Giddey outside, and he got the bounce. Good anticipation. Just took it away, 2-on-1. Gives it up to Wiggins. Went through his hands. There's the pass to Shai, and Shai with the guided slam.
That when we play the right way, we give ourselves the best chance every night. And we look good tonight. We were playing aggressive downhill, touching the paint, and then making the right basketball decisions for the most of the night. And it resulted in a good W.
I think we just had it clicking. Shai got off to a crazy start. Lou had it going. We was really firing from all cylinders. I don't know. We was getting good looks. We was generating good shots, and we were making a lot of them. Getting to the free throw line, playing from inside out, getting to the paint, getting some sprays, have some good cuts, and then also transition. Thought we did a pretty decent job of getting out and running.
Even after a big-time road win in Brooklyn, we are happy to be back inside Paycom Center here in Oklahoma City. It's going to be a short stay, though, just 1 game for the Thunder, taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers, one of the surprise teams in all of the NBA so far this season.
We still had good moments, but in close games against good teams, every possession matters. There's for sure some possessions that we wish we could get back.
That's why it's tough to be good, and that's why habits are so important, because, until it's a habit, you'll drift from it. And, we're inexperienced and we have a ways to go. And all these things are lessons. And, some of the best things that can happen to you is if you drift from your habits and you lose and it stings a little bit. That's not the worst thing in the world.
This is going to be a clash down here in Dallas. The Thunder is coming off 3 straight incredible offensive performances. They've really had a bit of a breakthrough on that end of the floor.
And the run continues for Dallas. The lead swells to 22. As Luka's got 10 assists to go with 13 points.
To keep fighting. I mean, they got on their run. We knew that we could compete with those guys. So I know, they got it going a little bit, and we just had to fight and then push through.
Coming up empty from long distance. Hardaway faces a Thunder defense set, finds the trailing Finney Smith, who's rejected in a big way by Dort at the rim. Wow. And Josh Giddey's tray makes this a 6-point game. How about this, Michael?
A lot of it was defense. When we locked our defense in the middle of the third and then late in the fourth there, we gave ourselves a really good chance tonight. And overall, in totality, we guarded them pretty well.
This is a massive swing in the same corner. A 23-2 run. My goodness, and look what it's done to the scoreboard. Thunder can make a little bit of action come off that turnover, and they do just that with another 3.
This Wednesday night in San Antonio. Wiggins on the deflection, cha-ching a Thunder money ball. That works. Giddey has 5 assists. Wiggins did a lot of that on his own, but Aaron Wiggins has been the chief cog in the Thunder attack, Michael, with 13.
I'm just trying to find the easiest shots for me as an individual, just to try and contribute to the team.
The Thunder's officially in the second half of its 4-game road trip, kicking off an Eastern Conference back-to-back in the Queen City to take on the Charlotte Hornets for the first time this season.
You go through ups and downs in the season. You go through little dips like this. There's times where you're kind of in a rhythm on both ends of the floor, and there's times where you're not, and you got to plow through it. And that's what we have to do.
Just trying to be aggressive. Obviously they play small ball, so they switch a lot of their stuff. Trying to, exploit, late switches and late coverages, but just playing downhill, trying to get on the ring.
We're leaving the arena. We're leaving Spectrum Center at around, I want to say like 10:30, something like that after the game. Snow is on the ground, and our bus is driving pretty slow, driving carefully, trying to get to the airport. And we're almost there. We're almost at the airport, and the bus has to stop. And the next thing you know, all of the staff members on the bus got behind the bus, and helped push the bus. And then there was a mechanical issue, and so we had to wait, and next thing you know, we're changing planes at 5:30 in the morning. So by the time we arrive in Cleveland, it's 8 a.m.
Yeah, it was obviously weird. Nobody expects to, I guess, not sleep throughout the night and sleep throughout the day and play. But with that being said, things happen in life. It's the NBA. It's our job to go out there and play basketball.
And you got to be ready to, just play the game. That's what we all love to do. So regardless of anything that we had thrown at us, we were ready to step out here tonight and compete. So
Shai is able to spin away. Dort the catch and shoot. Williams is everywhere. He is everywhere. Oh, what a
I love
man.
Rich, man. I mean, he's just a game changer. He's one of those guys that you have to go to. I mean, he'll do whatever it takes to put a team in a position to win. So, that one stretch he had, I'm looking at Trey Mann on the bench, and I'm like, he's a game changer. Like, you got to love him. So, he's a great player.